Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here, and today we're going to be looking at Green Lantern Ganthet'S Tale by Larry Niven and John Byrne. Okay, so this came out in 1992. This is, DC was still doing a lot of these back then. I don't really feel like they're doing so many of them. They're basically one-off, one-shots, in what they call the prestige format. So it's like high-end paper. I mean, everything's done on a high-end slick paper now, but they were like single stories, 48 to 64 pages. Now it would probably be like a hardcover graphic novel, or it should be anyway. But this is, Larry Niven is like a renowned science fiction writer, and John Byrne, of course, is one of my favorite comic book artists. So, you know, he's mostly known for his Marvel work, but he did quite a few things for DC, and this is one of his few takes on Green Lantern by himself, I think, but cool nonetheless, because it's Green Lantern in his classic costume, which I love. John Byrne draws classic superheroes the best, and I think Green Lantern's costume, especially this iteration, is one of the most classic costumes ever, and should never ever be touched or broken, or at least should exist in some incarnation. So anyway, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, subscribe, hit like, do all that stuff before we forget at the end. I appreciate the support. Written by Larry Niven, script and art by John Byrne. So actually John Byrne's doing the script, and this is just Larry Niven's plot, I guess. Matt Webb on colors. I feel like Matt was his collaborator on Next Men, and a good colorist for Byrne. Byrne's had some pretty good colorists throughout his career. Here we get the blue aliens. I guess they're the OA or the OA, or however you say that. I'm not super well versed in Green Lantern, but I do love the character. Probably mostly because of the Super Friends. So, I mean, I'm a big Super Friends nut, and that's what I like. Like, this looks like classic Green Lantern Super Friends. We get, you know, the Green Lantern saying mantra that he chants when he charges his battery, which is very cool. I mean, you gotta hit the ground running and introduce your characters and have them do all the cool things that they should be known for. And speaking of doing cool things that you're known for, this is reminding me a little bit of like the X-Men when they were in space battling the Shire for the fate of the Phoenix. Just because it's, you know, John Byrne's construction or whatever. It's not a bad thing. It's very cool. I love John Byrne's architecture and his space work. And his little blue men and his men in green suits. And I mean, the Green Lantern Corps is just like fun. Is that what they were supposed to do with the movie? I have to say I like the Snyder Cut is more than I thought I would. And I would have liked to seen the Green Lantern instead of Martian Manhunter. Anyone agree with me? Put your thoughts in the comments. I know you have an opinion about that. But, I don't know. Maybe they didn't have time, budget. You know, they had to do it right. I don't know. He should have never been left out of the equation anyway. He just seems like such a core member of the Justice League. This is just a fun tale. If you guys have never read this, I definitely recommend checking it out. I mean, you get the chance to see this like epic John Byrne Green Lantern story with classic Hal Jordan in his classic Silver Age costume, which is always a plus in my book. I think that's a good measure of a Green Lantern comic book, how creative they can get with the use of his power. I mean, it was always kind of a strange power, like he can fly, that's cool. I guess he has like tractor beams and stuff, and, you know, but then he can just create whatever he wants. I don't know, he must have a quick mind, because it'd be like, damn it, hurry up, Green Lantern, I have to, oh, you know, I haven't done a Super Soaker yet. Why don't I do a Super Soaker? That's a good idea. Anyway, John Byrne's inking, lettering, scripting. This is pretty much the phase in his career when he was like a one-man show. He is colorblind, or else he may be coloring on top of it. So I guess that's his Achilles heel right there. I mean, nobody's perfect, right? There's got to be some sort of flaw in his art. Because the man is uber talented, an endless well of talent, I should say. This is kind of funny. I don't, you know, sometimes Byrne does like weird effects with his computer and stuff, experimenting. So I don't know if that's that or just like a weird ink effect. It almost, I want to say it's not like a thumbprint, but it's definitely some sort of experimental thing going on in his inking. Not overly loving his black with stars background here. I mean, you're drawing Green Lantern. The stars look a little big. I don't know. I'm more of a fan of George Perez's black with stars. There, I said it. I'm such a traitor to John Byrne. No, I'm the ultimate Byrne victim. You guys know that, so whatever. I don't know. See, this could be anything. This would be a good Rorschach test. What do you see here, guys? Leave in the comments and tell me. I mean, I'm already seeing like Mickey Mouse here. Like, so I'm thinking I should start turning the page because that's a little creepy. And, I mean, the mouse is everywhere, but you know. Oh my God, maybe I have like a chip in my brain. Like, I can't believe I saw Mickey Mouse in a fake Rorschach test. Anyway, so here's aging. Got the life sucked out of you, Green Lantern. I mean, this isn't spoiling anything because I don't know what the hell's going on. So I certainly can't blow the pot points for you guys. So you definitely should be checking this out for yourselves because this is totally awesome. One of the few times John Byrne focused on Green Lantern solo tale, written by sci-fi legend Larry Niven. Green Lantern, Ganthet'S Tale. You can find it, not too expensive. I don't know if they reprinted it or hardcovered it or whatever, but that's that. So please subscribe to my channel, hit like, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye.